from the following details for the year ended 31st March 2018, prepare trading account. So they didn't give the name. So you can just write trading account for the year ended 31st March. So just have a glance of what they have given. Opening stock, purchase, sales, wages, return outwards, inwards, coal, gas, carriage inwards, closing stock they've given. That means direct expenses they have given it spread out, right? So what you do is, like the first sum, you go back to your book, take a double page and write the heading as trading account for the year ended. So what was the year? 31st March 2018. So 31/3/2018. And give the format, date, particulars, the entire format. That is all the 11 items you are going to write it off now. So date, particulars, amount, so starting from the debit side. So first item is going to be 2 opening stock, then 2 purchases, 2 wages, 2 carriage or write in words, 2 royalty, 2 what else is there, import duty, and 2 octroi, 2 cost of goods sold. One more item, wages, carriage, royalty, import, octroi, coal and gas, 2 coal, gas and fuel. So my 7 items, including the debit side fully, 9 items I have got. Right. So coming to the credit side, buy, sales, buy, closing stock. So that's all. Now 9 plus 2, 11 items I have finished. Let's go to the sum and pick out the item's value and put it here. So the third sum, first item opening stock is 2500. So come back here, debit side first item 2500 opening stock. And the sum is purchases 27,000. I told you always when you're looking for purchases in the sum, see whether you have purchase return or the other terms which they use for purchase return, that is return outwards. So first go and write off purchases in the inner column because we have to less return inwards. So that's 27,000 less return outwards. Okay, so return outwards is 5,200. Put it in the inner column line and get the answer. 27,000 minus 5,200. Put that straight across to return outwards. Okay, don't put it down. It will go off to wages. The purchases. Next we have sales 40,000. So return outwards means sales will be returned inwards. So I have return inwards on the right hand side, which is 7,000. So go back to your sum and write there less return inwards. So sales was 40,000, return inwards is 7,000. So 40 minus 7, how much you get? Put it in the outer column straight in the same line where you written return out inwards. The item what you got is, now in the line we have wages 2,500. So wages is there on the debit side, 2,500 across wages. Coal and gas 3,300. So down I have written coal and gas 3,300. All of this will come in the outer column. That's all. No addition, subtraction henceforth for these separate items. So it will be in the outer column. Next item is carriage inwards 2600. So carriage of right inwards 2600 is here on the debit side. Last we have is closing stock 5200. So closing stock 5200. That's all. So the items which are not there, just put a 0 and finish it off. 0 for royalty, import duty, octroi, cost of goods manufactured, or cost of goods manufactured. Now leave 2 or 3 lines and draw the grand total, and you're going to balance it. So get the totals of the debit side and credit side separately. Credit side 38,200. Debit side you get, I get 32,7 have is 32,700. Credit side I got 38,200. So now compare which is the greatest. Put that as a grand total on the credit side 38,200, and on the debit side also 38,200 as a grand total. So now which side is the balance carried down coming for you? Debit side or credit side? Gross profit carried down on the debit side. Transfer to profit and loss account. So if you subtract 38,200 and 32,700, you get 5,500. So that's your answer. And then erase off what all you've done in the pencil. That's all.